Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 50.
Bravo.
Exit. Exit.
Cousins on first down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
54. Double. That's the way. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Wide. 5-4.
On first and 10, Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch the curl. Hatch it.
Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
218, chop it. Keep going.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down. Cousins to throw for it on fourth. And he finds Cook. Cook stripped. The ball's out. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. From the red zone now, Cousins. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll run for it with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half.
And Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on fourth down.
Yeah, that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
Bailey got the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 27, Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. On second and 12, Wilson gets coming and down he goes. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Third and long. It's Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 26. Play action. Now Wilson. On a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now Bailey to tack on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On first down, it's Carson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run. They'll run on first down. Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. An 18-yard touchdown run as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Mike 54. Mike 54.
Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Here's Cousins. He's going to sling this deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are able to regain the lead. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Final final play of the half. Cousins to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally.
I don't know why they don't got Lynch starting. I mean, Lynch really still is not that fast.
I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Alert.
On first down, Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson, he finds an opening past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Now Wilson.
As a passer, he's trying to
rush coming, and he's taken down. Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him. Well, they got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I'll guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And down inside the 15 he goes. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Yellow.
A first down throw for Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown Vikings. Adam Thielen there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box. Touchdown.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? that was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Now Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
And the Seahawks, first down. Check the hot read.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on second and long. Wilson, blitz coming, and down he goes. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here's Wilson to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Under 10. Hey, Alpha. Mike 5-4. Go. Go. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got you, punk.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. They run it again with Cook. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch it.
4th down, Cousins. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Wilson gives the process of the delay. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 54 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Cousins. And this is Cook with the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Cousins now. Escapes the sack. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Hey, Haywood!
Here's Cousins. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And this is gonna wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Cousins. He's gonna air one out. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Throwing. Cousins. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Close my eyes and pick a play.
And down by 5. They've got to go for it here on 4th down.
This shit is not going through.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Shamar Stephen. And the Vikings are going to win this football game.
He just missed his block entirely. I told him to block him.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, but he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn.